My pronouns are PhD. Hands down, the funniest thing I've ever heard at college was overhearing the following sentence at a conference. I asked him what his pronouns were, and he said, PhD? You will refer to me as doctor, and doctor alone. Hey, look, okay, if this is the way we're gonna go, then my pronouns are BSC, short for biscuit. You can only call me biscuit because I'm a heck of a snack. Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen, and today we're taking another delve into r/Tumblr, that subreddit where you just get to look at Tumblr from afar. The safest way to browse Tumblr. Let's just jump in, shall we? I've only ever seen garbage disposals in American movies. They look scary, bruh. US things that I only know from the internet/TV and that I won't believe until I've seen them with my own two eyes. Girl Scouts selling cookies, garbage disposals, regular school assemblies, PSAs, coupons. Can't believe I forgot cheerleaders, serious school sports teams, Spirit Week. Still not convinced this isn't a myth. I can't believe in an industry ripe with falsehoods you managed to list everything that actually exists. It's all real. No, this is actually genuinely true from like the outside looking in, because US media has just spread throughout the world, and that's like, it just, a lot of people grew up consuming American media, and we now just know a lot about it, and some of it just seems so surreal because it's not in our countries. Like, what other country would there be a cookie cartel which forces you to buy biscuits? What is this? And garbage disposal, straight up, that thing is terrifying. It's a hole with a lot of blades that you put things in to get rid of, but that's a lot of danger. That's a lot of danger. Coupons though, yeah, those are real. The floor here is made of floor. Thank you. When the Dragon Age concludes, the next century will be called the Blank Age. A suspicious lack of dragons age. This was one of the best plays of the night, considering they're playing Cards Against Humanity. That is an extremely tame play. That's so tame, but also at the same time, yeah, absolutely. I mean, what else are you going to call it? Like, the Dragon Age is such a significant concept that what would the next one be? We're in the Dragon Age. The age that comes after is egg roll age. We discovered egg rolls. Oh, and the dragons, just they're gone. But egg rolls, man. Yo, like what would it be? This is the equivalent of BC and AD, you know? Fire. Sun Tzu is so freaking funny to me because for his time, he was legitimately a brilliant tactician. But a bunch of his insight is stuff like, if you think you might lose, avoid doing that. Being outnumbered is bad generally, and consider lying. Use fire if you get a chance. Most people would really hate getting set on fire. Yeah, I mean, looking back on it, it might seem dumb. Some of the things, it seems a little bit like common sense. You know, you feel you might lose this fight? Don't do it then. Yeah, okay, thanks, dude. Brilliant insight, brilliant. But back then, people were just like, yo, that's clever. We never had that idea. That's great. But then again, I'm pretty sure the book is basically just generalizations so that you can derive other meanings from it and basically take lessons and apply them elsewhere, like most things tend to. My favorite is asshat. Siblingless writers. Hey sis. Hey little bro. I'm right and I should say it. Wait, how are people with siblings greeting each other then? Hey. Greetings, whore. Fortnite dances. Yeah. As the youngest of three brothers, the second one is pretty accurate. It's literally just, hey. That's all it is. That's all it is. Mulch. If someone made pixel art of Mulch, I'd be a very happy boy. Enjoy your mulch. Throw back to the time I didn't realize that Mulch was the name of someone's persona. I mean, okay, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? Let's face it, there's OC's personas, there's everything like, every single name has been taken at this point. Let's be real about this. So if someone's asking like, I could really do with a picture of cake, you don't know. You absolutely don't know. Is it some sort of persona? Is it someone's OC? Is it an actual cake? Or are they just looking for a big dumpy? We don't know. Make yours today. Your first and last recent emojis on your gender now. Mine is B cowboys kissing. What is that? To me, that looks like cowboys kissing. Sad job. Great. My gender is freaking employed. My gender is ceaseless watcher, I guess. Is that your third eye that's opened, or are you just looking away because you've got the social anxiety because you're being perceived, so you have to like innately look away because you just feel uncomfortable meeting someone's gaze and getting that attention from someone you might not actually know? Is that what that is, or are you just like constantly watching? Secrets. Emails just aren't safe. We should hide state secrets deep in the story parts of recipe blogs. You laugh, but this was the plot of Full Metal Alchemist. Excuse me? Yeah, it was. FMA is amazing. It's such a good show, and I kind of really want to rewatch it now. But no, yeah, I am 100% behind the concept of hiding deep secrets for like shady businesses, large corporations, or just small businesses just within large tomes of text where it's like nothing related. It's the perfect thing. Who's gonna sit down and read Peppa Pig to find your taxes? Who's gonna do that? Secret villain. My book is locked in a classroom. Red alert. I told this really nice kid who never causes trouble, and he reached into his backpack and pulled out a keychain with keys to the classroom and unlocked it for me. Update, I asked him why he had those keys and he said, it's not important. I'm so lost. He'll be vital to your quest later. Don't forget about him. Sometimes the NPC that just seems to have all the, just be able to keep you on your path and make sure that the quest line is moving along smoothly. Oh, you reach an impasse. You cannot overcome this obstacle. What's the first thing you do? Beat it? Do you try and just like punch it and force your way through? Or do you ask for help? Because asking for help is normally the best way to deal with most things. Because the other person might not be able to just help you out and point you in the right direction. Or they might just be holding a keychain with all the keys to things that they shouldn't have. It's kind of a 50-50, but it's always worth asking. The only natural explanation. My ability to attract misfortune is so bad that I genuinely worry about stuff like accidentally rear-ending a guy who turns out to be a wizard, who's already having a really bad day and getting my entire bloodline cursed over it. Oh, wait a minute. Googling how to find out if one of your ancestors pissed off a wizard. Is that a common search term? If I look into that right now, will it autofill? Hang on, let me go to Google. How to find out if one of your ancestors... No, okay, it doesn't autofill. So thankfully, it's not common. It's not common enough at this point. Who knows? Maybe it's on the rise. Maybe the statistics are still coming in. Born in the wrong century. Looking at Wikipedia's list of obsolete jobs and dreaming of a better life. Cigarette girl, garden hermit, high priestess of Athena Polius, lady's companion, ninja, priest hunter, professional mourning, rune master, toad doctors? But yet the best one is for last. Useful man. Sounds like an off-brand superhero. The one that's not quite super is just a hero. What is a garden hermit? That sounds kind of menacing in a way. But hello, priest hunter? What were they hunting? Are they hunting priests, or are the priests hunting things? Is this like Van Helsing? What's the hazard pay on that? Neat. I'm having feelings about the Huffington white horse again. So essentially there's this cool horse drawn into the hills in England, made out of chalk, and it's like 3,000 years old. People carved trenches 3,000 years ago and filled them with chalk in the shape of a horse. But what's interesting there is if you fail to maintain the horse by adding new chalk regularly, it will disappear. For 3,000 years we've been filling in chalk in this horse so it doesn't disappear. Yeah, it's great. It's actually such a cool thing. And I've visited it quite a few times when I was younger. One of the times was very memorable, mainly for the fact that we were visiting. We left for about half an hour to go see the thing, came back and our car was broken into. I was like 6. That sticks with you. But But no, it's actually really cool, the dedication to preserve something like this, and the fact that it was made all those years ago, and that's so cool. It's so cool that they made something like this and it's lasted this long. The dedication to preserve this is amazing. Spelling 100. I always appreciate a courteous email from a student. Dear Professor Birch, I hope this email finds you well. It took me a moment to check his last name, and I thought the student was just 100% done with life and didn't fear God. Yeah, Jonathan Birch, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the last time you see this. I'm wondering if it was just autocorrect and just the worst type of autocorrect. Oh god, I want to know what the response was. How did they respond? Also, hold on, Professor Birch, can I get your email? Because I would like to ask for a Torchic, please. I would even settle for a Trico. Garbage fawn. A garbage man ran out of the bushes in front of my car, which is fine because I'm used to deer on that road and was already driving carefully. But I'm so used to deer that instead of like watching the truck to see if he was crossing again, I watched the bushes he'd come from in case there were like 1 to 2 smaller, frailer garbage men following him, I guess. Yes, the baby garbage men. The garbagelings. Oh, yeah, you gotta watch out for those little guys. You gotta watch out for the Garbage Patch Kids, right? Because their population is slowly dwindling and soon will be on the endangered animals list. You gotta protect the environment like they are. And that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. If you liked the video, consider dropping a like or maybe even subscribing. Or hey, maybe even sharing with a friend if you want to have a little bit of a tumble with If you want to see some more r/Tumblr, then stick around just a couple more seconds because another one will be popping up on your screen. But on that note, I have been your host Zen, and I hope to see you in the very next video. Have a great rest of your day.